to play.
Let's close this one out with our final matchup, Bears at Lions. I think we're getting Justin Fields in this one for the 7th best matchup and Goff for the 9th best matchup. I have this one ranked Fields 11, Goff at 12. I think I prefer Goff in this one. So I now have Goff at 11 and Fields at 12. What do you think?
Yeah. It's interesting with this matchup, right? Because they offer completely different aspects. Like how Fields gets there, it's rushing. The passing's been up and down, and Goff just shreds a bad defense. So for me, with Fields coming back in week 1, I'm gonna have Goff. I have Goff like a couple spots ahead of him. But yeah, they're both top 12. Like I'm playing both these guys. Well, interestingly enough, they had Browning play yesterday, so I don't know what the McCarron thing is about that. So unless they're saying Jake Browning's that guy, but trust
no,
me,
he's saying AJ McCarron's the backup and AJ's gonna play. I think it's Jake Browning.
It is Jake Browning. He played last night. So like, unless
I know he did.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I was like, did he just sign or something? No. But yeah, like I prefer Goff. I just trust Goff. I don't trust this Chicago defense at all. So I think Goff's going to shred them. But Fields, like he could be QB1. That's always in his range of outcomes. So really just depends on your team build and what you're shooting for this week.
Running backs, top 12 matchup for the Lions, though they're confusing. Bad matchup here for the Bears, and they're just as confusing. I think I have Gibbs ranked highest in this because he seemed to have been the lead. I do. I have Gibbs at 9. I have Monty at 14. Next up would be a Chicago Bear somewhere. There's got to be a Bear down here. So Khalil Herbert at 36. Roshan at 46, Deonta at 48. So I have the 2 Lions about 25 spots higher than even the best Bears running back, and I'm very comfortable with that.
Yeah, I have them basically flipped where Gibbs is 11 and Monty's 16 for me. Yeah, I just trust the pass catching volume and the way Gibbs is used. Like I'll always prefer those type of guys over Monty, even though, and we saw a lot like last week. Gibbs was the lead back. He got a majority and even got some work down at the goal line. They said in an interview that Monty was like, do you want this goal line attempt? He's like, yeah. So Monty said bet and just left the field, let him get a touchdown. So who knows what that is moving forward. But yeah, Chicago, good luck with this offense. Like Herbert's coming back. We don't know how involved he's going to be. Roshan's been disappointing. They still have Deonta Foreman, who's a good rusher. So it's mucky. And I would just avoid the Bears backfield if you can, because it seems like it's through by timeshare, and I want really no part of it, honestly. My highest ranked Chicago Bears running back is Deonta Foreman at 35, but you could literally put any one of the 3 there, and I would.
I have him as my lowest. That's how.
Yeah, like I just, it's more just I don't know what's going to happen with Herbert this week, so that's all I'm just worried about. So.
All right, wide receivers, 10th best matchup for the Bears, 16th best matchup for the Lions, and yet I know where this one's going to be. When I look at this is going to be St. Brown as a top 6, St. Brown at 3, then all the way down to DJ Moore at 22, and I don't have anyone even on the board, I think. Where do I have the next player on either of these receiving cores is
Mooney?
Darnell Mooney at 56, yes. Josh Reynolds at 60. So you have a top 5 receiver and probably a wide receiver too, and nobody else.
Yeah, if you look at how DJ Moore's season has gone, he's had some mega boom games and then really disappointing. He's getting Fields back, so it's actually a good thing for him. So thankfully, he doesn't have to deal with the Tyson Bagent, aka T-Bag experience anymore. So he'll be okay. He'll be a wide receiver too for me. Yeah. The Sun God is top 6. That's what he is. Like he's the Sun God, and we love him. So yeah, we start him every week. And if you really want to fire somebody up, Mooney, I guess, because the matchup's good. But like, I really don't want to play any other wide receiver. He's my wide receiver 45 or something. Let me check. Where is he? No, sorry, 49. That's my next highest wide receiver in this matchup. So he's flexible.
All right. So top 10 matchup for both. 4th best for the Lions, 9th best for the Bears at tight end. Having said that, I have Laporta at 4, Kmet at 11. I'm comfy playing them both as top 12. 5th best matchup for Riley Patterson. I will start him. 26th best for Santos. I am not touching him. Bears DST, terrible matchup. Don't play him. 3rd best matchup for the Lions. They are probably creeping into my. Oh, I know the answer to this. Where did I have the Detroit Lions this week?
Probably pretty high, I would assume. Let me see. I'm trying to think. I'll say top 8. 1? No. What? Oh, baby.
1.
Woo! I was like looking at my rankings and I was like, maybe.
Maybe it's going to be moved down because as I look at it, I have Dallas at 2 against Carolina, and I prefer Dallas.
Yeah, I do too. I was like, yeah, I mean, I get it, man. The Fields experience is just all over the place. You don't know what you're going to get. I just with these high upside quarterbacks, if they hit their ceiling, that's the only thing I'm working
Well,
in these
they
matchups.
can't
Like,
stop rushing quarterbacks either, the Lions.
Yeah, so that's that problem too.
So they got
But yeah,
moved down to 2, but
yeah, it's a good matchup. Like you can't fade them too low. Like it's just they're just good. And then like on the tight ends, yeah, Laporta is awesome. He's top. He's below. He's number 5. I have McBride above him of the rookies, but it's like those two guys are locked in. And Komet's been good. I was just wrong about Komet, honestly. Like I'll just admit it. I want no part of Komet, but he's been their second best like offensive player really. So yeah, you got fire up Komet top 12.
Scary. All right. Well, that concludes the NFL Week 11 Fantasy Football NFC Home Game Preview. For Aaron and Jesse, thank you for tuning into the Mad Science Lab podcast. Check back with us on Wednesday. No. Sorry. What day is today? Friday. Sorry. It's a PA day here, so my schedule's all off. Check back with us Sunday at noon going into kickoff for our live sit start show. If I could, I've got a kid in the background and I'm all over the place, man.
You're good.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time, guys.
See you, folks.